I used to believe that I had to do it all myself, every project detail, every email, every deliverable, every single decision. And it kind of worked until it didn't. To be honest, my calendar was full, my brain was completely fried, I was making mistakes everywhere, and on the outside, it looked like we were successful, but I had no more time left. I was maxed out and I knew it wasn't sustainable. And what changed everything wasn't just getting help, it was getting the right support when I need it and where I needed it. This video is for interior designers and what they often get wrong about delegation and how to step into your CEO energy with support that actually is going to work for you. Truth is, most interior designers are highly talented and that's why they burn out. They probably think just like you that they can do it all, that they should be doing it all, that if they get someone, what if they mess up? What am I going to do? But here's the truth. The longer you wait to delegate, the more you're going to be stuck in technician mode. And that's not where you build a successful business. That's where you build a bottleneck. I didn't hire because I wanted to scale fast. I delegated because I wanted to sustain, actually, I wanted to elevate the quality of what I was producing for my clients. And I wanted to build a business that would be sustainable, that would support my life and not drain it. Delegating is not about just dumping tasks and delegating randomly. It is a strategic decision. And the turning point for me was realizing this one thing. I don't need to be in control of everything. I need to be in control of the right thing. And it starts by asking yourself the question of what am I doing every single day that is draining my energy? I can't do well. It feels heavy. It doesn't feel right for me to do them. When you delegate with intention, you don't just get time back, you get capacity back. So space to think, lead, design, rest, and grow. And I want to tell you the story about a client I am working with. Let's call her Laura for the sake of not giving her real name. She was in the same place. She was booked out. She was so happy because she was getting so many great clients. Her business was growing fast and strong, but she didn't have the capacity to work on all the projects. So she had to start saying no. And we never want to say no to great projects. We have to build a structure that allows us to maintain the level of quality and excellence and client experience, but allow us to grow a business. So allow us to have the capacity to take on more clients. She didn't want to spend a lot of time training because she had already so little time for the new projects. She wanted to gain time back. She didn't want to spend more time training. And that's when she found us. And the beauty about working with our team is that we have two project managers who are managing the projects in-house, internally within our team. So you don't have to manage our team, our project managers do. So together we looked at what her business actually needed, more hands and better structure. We brought in support from the team, operations help, delivery management, admin layers, no salaries, no new hires, time back to do what she does best, while we did what we do. So a strategic support system. Within a few months, she had time to breathe and space to grow. Her client experience got better because she had more time to focus on her business and understanding how she could improve her own services, but also give clients what they needed when they needed it, no waiting for her to be free. And she spent more time on the design side of things. And clients saw that and she got more recommendations and she's doing really well. So let's talk about how to know who to bring in first within your business. As I always say, you need to assess what your next 6-month goal is, and everything that you're going to be investing in is going to be directly related to that goal. So if you're really struggling with admin tasks right now, maybe you need someone who will help you with calendar, emails, reaching out to vendors, doing your scheduling, your invoicing. Maybe that's the person that you need to know to get now to help you out. And this type of position is fairly easy to find. You don't need to find a designer. You just need to know someone who can help you get organized and who's reliable and great at communicating with clients. Then I would say you can also have someone who's great on site. So that would be the case of you delegating to someone local if actually what you need is someone to do site surveys for you. So you need someone who's actually physically there with you to take all the measurements, who can help you then create like sketches that are easy to understand for your delegating team. So that could be something that you need right now as well. And then there could be the creative support. So it's everything that has to do with helping you on the projects, and it could be technical support on your drawings. So creating really detailed construction blueprints, doing 3D renders, helping you source for projects. So all of that could be, you know, the creative support that you need right now. And I always see designers wanting to hire a junior designer because they think it's going to be cheaper and they can kind of model them to where the way that they're working in their own business. But the problems are, again, that you're going to spend so much time training someone who has very little experience, and you're still going to have most likely a salary or, you know, a set number of hours that you need to pay them. And the third thing is that their time and skills are limited. They're not going to be able to help you on any task. They're going to have kind of a limitation as to what they can do for you. They're going to have limited time. And then one thing that I've seen with some of my clients is that they decided to hire a junior designer. They spent 2 years training them. And after that, the junior designer decided that they wanted to work in a firm with more opportunities, bigger projects, different types of projects. And the designers come back to me and say, well, you know, I should have stuck with your team because I trained 2 junior designers who have now left to work with a different company. So now I have to start from scratch. And that's not what we want. We want you to free up your time. And that means that if you outsource to a team like ours, you will not have to train anyone because the team is used to working with tons of designers. We have people with different sets of skills, so they don't need to be trained. And because we have multiple designers, it also means that capacity is never an issue. So remember that at the end of the day, if you want to hire help, it's because you want to free up time, you want to grow, and you want to build a sustainable business that doesn't drain you from more energy, but that actually helps you build your dream life. Understanding what your next goal is and what is directly related to the next goal is going to help you hire, and when I say hire, it could just be outsourcing, the right type of support for your team. So sometimes it's not that you can do it better, it's just that you haven't hired the right type of support for your business in this exact moment. And I just want to point out that with our team, there's no overhead costs. It's a very low risk investment because you can try it out for a minimum of 10 hours, and then if it doesn't work out for you, you can just stop. And you also outsource only when you have projects to delegate. You do not need to pay a monthly subscription or a salary. So this is a great way to get the support that you need. And the more you work with the team, of course, the better they're going to get to know you and understand your needs, your expectations, your clients. And we've had now clients who have been with us since almost the start. So some of them have been with us for 4 years. The business, I started it 5 years ago. And so you can see that they've been with us almost since the start. And some of them report that they're always surprised because we sometimes mention something that they were going to talk to us about. So we understand them, which means that over the years, we've learned to get to know them. And it's exactly like if we were working in-house with them, except we're working remotely, but we still take a lot of care with every client, making sure that we understand who they are and what they need. And we're really proactive in suggesting ways that they can elevate their business. We're not just here to do tasks that were sent to us. So in case you're interested to see what it could look like for your business to work with our team, you can just comment support and I'll send you a message to book a free strategy call. We'll review where you're at right now, what your goal is, and whether our team is the right type of support for your business at the moment. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.